If you follow the measurement that I described in this video, then you'll be able to rock this style on my body even as a plus size. In making this style, you don't need your bust size, hip size, or even waist size. This can be called a bubu or a danshiki. So whatever name you choose to call it is fine. But the most important thing right now is follow me as I show you how to make this. So I'll just begin this by folding my fabric this way. So I am using 18 inches on fold. So I'll just go ahead and confirm it once again. So I'll take the length that I require. So you can see how folded it is. So this is the part I'm going to be using for my shoulder slant. 1.5 for shoulder slant, 4 inch for neck width, and then for the two neck, cutting them at once, I'm going to be taking down 1.5 for the neck depth. So then I'll link it to the shoulder slant. Then at this point, this is where the sleeve is going to be. Just slash it open. So I'll further come down by 7 inches. That's for one of the front neck. Then I'll also take out 1/2 inch. Then I'll link it to the neck. So I'm going to be separating one because I only need to dip in one. Wait, this one is going to serve as the front part now. So just watch the way I cut this. So I felt like it wasn't deep enough, so I'm going to dip in it again by 2 inches. Then extra half. Then I'm going to take half out also. So I'll cut. I'm not going to be doing this for the back because once I am done with the front neck, it's going to be a little covered. Then this is the pocket I'm going to be using. This is 11 inches in length and 9 inches in width. This is what I'm going to be using. I'll first of all go ahead by folding one part of the neck like this, and then I'll sew on it. Then I'll iron this side, fold the other side again, and then fold this point and iron. This is what I'm going to be using for the neck. I'm gonna have to add an stitch to it to thicken it a little bit. So I'll just place it on it like this, then I'll pin it down to hold it in place. So I'll do the same for the second side. Pin them down with pins so that it can be held in place for you. So I'm going to sew all at this part. Stop it before that line. Then do the same thing for the second part. Stop it here. So I am done sewing it. So I'll just flip it to the wrong side. So I'll just go ahead to notch one part. I'm just notching the main fabric. It's not what I just attached I am cutting out, just the main fabric. Then I'll do the same for the second side. So this is the only thing I cut out. So I'll flip it to the right side of the fabric and then watch the way that I flip it through. I am sorry, this is the same fabric, so it might not be clearly visible, but just follow my descriptions. Then I'll fold this in as well, so it forms that V. You can see how neat it is underneath. So I'll just flip it to the wrong side of it this way, hold this way, I'll flip it this way, then fold it further so you can see what it looks like. So this is the part I'm going to be sewing on the sewing machine. So I am done with it, and this is what it is right now. This is what I'm going to be using. See how it is at the other side. After sewing, I had to trim it off. For the back neck, I had gonna to use a piece to turn it over, so I laid it with an S-stay to thicken it a little bit as well. So I'm going to be joining them shoulder to shoulder. I'm going to sew on this part. So I'm going to measure, after stitching on that part, I'm going to measure, I'm using 8 inches, so just use whatever it's your sleeve size. Then I'm going to be stitching on from this one allowance down. The reason why I'm making a 1 inch allowance is because I'm going to be folding the sleeve later on, so I need the whole of that space to be able to fold it conveniently. So for the second side, I'm going to repeat the same process, join it shoulder to shoulder, and then stitch on it downwards. Once I'm done, this is what it looks like. I've joined the shoulders. This is what one of the sleeve looks like, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold it this way and stitch all around. Continue folding it, then I'm going to stitch it all around. So this is what I'm talking about. I had already done it for the second side of the sleeve, so this is it. I stitched all around, neatly dressed and covered. So for the pocket sides, I had to measure, for the pocket I had to measure 17.5 for the pocket length, for my pocket length, and I started the measurement from this slanted side of the shoulder. So the same thing I'm going to be doing for this other side. I'd marked 17.5 at this point, and this is the pocket I'd already dressed. Look at how it is. Iron the 4 sides, then I had to make a mark on the middle. So watch how I lay it on the body of this dress. So from this part, I'm just going to lay it. The line on the pocket is going to be exactly on the line on the body. Then I would pin it down to hold it in place. So this is what I'm going to be doing on the sewing machine. Stitch on that to hold it down. So I'm basically going to be stitching on the 3 sides of this pocket, leaving the top for the hand to go in with. So at this point, this is what our dashiki looks like, completely finished. The sleeves have been dressed, the neck is dressed, the 2 pockets have been attached. So with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching with me, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, it will mean a whole lot to me if you click on that subscribe button. Turn on your bell icon so you are notified every time I upload a new video, and don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. At the top right side of your screen, I'll be leaving a link to another video. See you in my next video. Bye.